All right, so this is how it starts. I come in here. I've amassed all this stuff. Took me years and years and years and years to buy all this stuff. A lot of nights and weekends, during which time I didn't actually make a lot of stuff. It was all just planning because these are like long-term projects. Anyways, I have to sell some of this stuff. One of the first things I go to do, and this is super typical, is I got these two trainer PA speakers, 4x12s, the vertical ones. I always thought this setup was kind of cool. And I'm looking to get rid of this guy, which I did turn on when I bought it just to make sure it worked. And that was it. And then it sat on a shelf. And that's why these are some of the things I need to get rid of. I also got this guy, which is a like 100, I forget what it is, 120 amp, watt tube amp. And these are just like weird things that I thought, oh, I'll try this and see how it goes. And maybe I'll have like this cool thing that like nobody else uses like that. Like this one's like 100 watts. Anyways, I plugged these in and like a sound came out for a brief second and then that was it. And so now I'm like, what is not working? And I don't know. Like a large percentage of the stuff I have, like especially with tube amps, this one's not tube. There's constantly an issue with something. Like one amp at all times has a problem. And then the other thing is I'll come in here and it's like, and I'm not complaining. I'm not like complaining that way. I'm just saying like this is the normal thing. Like this is part of the fun, in a way. Like I come in here and I'll go to use like a specific pedal and it needs a specific adapter, and like where is that adapter? I'm really ADD. Well, the last time I touched that pedal might have been 6 months ago. So where did I put the adapter? I don't know. But I wanted to play these two amps and just at least get to play them once before I sell them. There's stuff in here that I will not sell unless I don't care if I'm homeless. I'm not selling them. There's a few things. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff that like somebody's going to need a kidney that I really like before I sell it. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of cool gear. I'm going to make more videos about some of this stuff because some of this stuff is like weird, whatever, like rare. You know, like this drum. It's a big drum, bro. I got a few big drums in a tiny apartment. And, you know, I got this apartment. I used to live down the hall. Dude died from COVID. And I was like, well, maybe I'll try out this having a 2-room apartment for a while, but I really can't afford it. Hopefully I'll make some cool music or something like that. And I just had to work more. But I don't spend enough time in here. And then when I do, I can't find anything because I'm ADD. If I won the lottery, I would take a month and just organize my stuff so it's like my stuff at work, where I can just come in here and work instead of like be like, oh, I got a great idea. And then I come in here and I want to use this and this and this. I thought of this thing while I was coming home from work. I want to work on it. And then I get here and I'm like, where's that adapter? Where is that adapter? And I spend an hour looking for it. And then by the time yada, yada, I'm like, I got to get up for work. And nothing major happens. I'm going to try to fix that. I have 4 different band projects. 3 that are extremely important to me. And 1, which I'm going to utilize this fun stuff for that. That's like, in my mind, like just a punk band, one-off kind of concept thing. And I have to keep learning how to cut out these extra ideas and just stick with like the main 1 or 2 or something. Anyways, I got 4 band projects, and I will somewhere in this video I'll like put up the logos of them all because I've made all that. Anyways, I'm going to record some stuff with this today, and also possibly the sub-contrabass, because the sub-contrabass could become a business that would actually work where I could just spend more time on music stuff, which is all I want to do. I need to figure out how to do it to get to that point. And I know part of the problem is I haven't uploaded like some really dope music yet. I'm working on it. I gotta put out something that like gets people paying attention enough where they follow and stay with me until I make something really dope. Because something really dope, I've already spent a lot of time like constructing. I've shit tons of notes. I got all this stuff that I've thought up, and it took me years to buy some of this stuff. And I'm like, before I even sell any of this stuff, I need to actually try to use it. Anyways, I need to make some dope music. I know that. I haven't put up anything dope. I'm working on it. I obviously have put a lot of time and thought into this. I'm not just collecting stuff. These are all things that I, had some idea that I was like, well, that thing plus that thing plus that thing would be really cool. It'd be cool to have that thing. And there's also, I don't know if you can even see it. I got drums too. Where's the thing? And I got a theremin right there. I got the Mesa Boogie that some '90s bands use. That's supposed to be awesome. I got a lot of stuff. Well, I need to pay more attention to what I'm videoing. Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna record, like try to record or make some dope stuff with the stuff that's currently on the floor right now today and the subcontrabass. And I'm gonna stop rambling. I got 4 band projects. I haven't put all the links together for that stuff yet, but I need to update my link tree with those. My videos are me being like, I want to do a bunch of stuff, and I haven't yet. So I'm going to get to that. Okay, bye.